So you're a catcher through and through,
Yep.
for sure. And now you get an opportunity. You're coaching at the highest level. Talk a little bit about the guys you had this year, because I think you had a really cool kind of mix of two guys. Grandal, a guy who's been, just an absolute rock in this league for a long time. And then Joey Bart, we're out here in the Bay Area, and he was a guy that everybody here was hoping was going to, kind of jump into Posey's shoes. And he gets traded out there and has a really good year for you. Talk a little bit about both those guys and kind of their mentalities, their kind of their process, how they go through their everyday sort of deals.
Yeah, we'll start with Yaz. I mean, he was a guy we signed late in spring training, a couple weeks into spring training, and is just a consummate professional, a guy that's super prepared. I mean, anytime you're talking any player that's been in the big leagues for over 10, 12, 13 years, whatever he's been, you're doing something right. And you're bringing more to the table, than just what you're doing on the field, and so he's leadership qualities, preparedness, owning his craft and wanting to learn, wanting to continue to adapt with the game, and evolve as a player over his career, are all things that he's been excellent at. And so getting to know him during spring training and talking with him, I mean, the day he showed up at Pirate City, I mean, we talked for probably 45 minutes about catching and about how he had transitioned last year, midway through the year, to the one knee down stuff and the evolution of that, and things that he likes, things he doesn't like, things he wants to continue to work on. It was just such an amazing conversation. Like, I left that day feeling like he had been there the whole previous year. Like, it was like the coolest conversation. And like, we're going to have some fun. We left that, both of us, feeling like, all right, this is going to be fun, and he is a guy that, to me is very similar to Austin Hedges, who we had the year prior, veteran player. Both guys have a tremendous ability to really slow the game down. They have tremendous feel for their body in space, a tremendous idea of what they want to try to do back there, and getting to the spots that they need to get to in order to put themselves in a position physically to have success. And Yaz was outstanding with just being receptive and open in some of the things that we had for him. And just his work was super diligent, very detail oriented, all throughout the year. I mean, he never went more than 2 days if he didn't play that he didn't come out and go through his routine and get some work in. And it was all driven by him, which is just super impressive, for guys, especially at his age, to want to continue to always just be dialed in and always stay ready and always do the things that he needs to do to feel like he's at the top of his game. When he's called upon, he's going to go in and he's going to play at a very high level. And so he was great. I really enjoyed having him around this year, learned a lot from him. Like I said, super detail oriented, super prepared, and just a wealth of knowledge of past experiences to pull from, right? I mean, being around the league and seeing the amount of innings and pitches that he's seen come his way over the course of his career, just so much knowledge and things to pull from in game situations where he can, kind of go off script with the game planning to get back onto script and do things to set other hitters up, and just the cat and mouse chess game that he's able to play back there with how he works is great.
If you enjoyed that, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll have a new episode for you every single Tuesday here on our YouTube channel and wherever you listen to podcasts.